Hello, Aries. It's Lulu, and welcome to House of Radio. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to share whatever comes out for you, hoping that it helps confirm or affirm something that is going on in your life. I have cleansed and cleared the decks that I'm using. All right, so let's get into it. What do you have here for Aries? What do you have for Aries? Synergy, number 41, which makes a 5. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combination and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the familiar so that new yet exciting co-creations can birth to a new reality. All right, so let's get into the read. What do you have here for Aries? The first card is past lives. What do you have here for Aries, please? The next card is sharing. What do you have for Aries, please? And the next card is experiencing. So that experiencing card, the sharing card, and the past lives cards really do indicate that synergy card is going to be the overview here. So what I'm getting with this is that you may have had someone contact you from your past that is asking you for some type of favor. They need for you to do something for them, and whatever it is that you have offered to assist them with has a lot to do with your life experience, your ability to, because maybe this person didn't show up in your life the way that they used to here, or they didn't show up in some kind of way in the past, but they are showing up in this way for you now. You may have a lot of people coming back around. One person may have turned their back on you. There may have been someone who's a little younger than you, who you didn't quite understand, and now you understand where they are coming from more, sharing the wealth, sharing the knowledge. Here, there is someone who may have crossed over who is overlooking this situation, so that says a lot, because whatever this is that is coming back through, it could be that you are revisiting some things that you've done overall, but whatever this is that is coming back through has a lot to do with your give and take, your ability to give and receive. And this also goes into the account of sometimes when you use your discernment when giving, and giving from a space where you're not looking for a return or some type of reward, that gives you even more. You receive even more. But I'm getting that be careful with this. There may be someone that you're supposed to give to. There may be someone that's coming in that you're supposed to give to. It's maybe someone from a past relationship, a family member. Let me see. What is this past life energy? Because sometimes that's one of our tests or one of our challenges to see how much we've grown and see if we are truly in touch with our truth. The will is clarifying past lives. So this has to do with good karma. This has to do with fortune is in your favor. Fortune favors the bold. And I feel as though whatever this is, where the wheel is up, a lot of things that you've done in the past have allowed you to be able to share in the space that you are in. Clarify this wheel of fortune. The Page of Swords. So like I said, there may be some type of communication coming in. You may be working on some things that have to do with writing from your past or writing about your past or something. You're picking up where you left off on something, basically. You're picking up where you left off in some situation in your life, which is going to make a huge difference in the way that you move forward. You may even be in a space where you're finally ready and ready to share something, or you're ready to share something, but you may feel like you don't have enough knowledge. The Page of Swords is the intellect of a student, a younger person. Maybe you don't have the words that to express what it is that you want to do, but there's something here that you put into play a long time ago that is playing out now. Clarify this Page of Swords. 8 of Wands, communication. It may even be that someone younger than you or someone who doesn't know how to approach you may be communicating with you. They had some type of breakthrough information here. This is someone that may have had a bad attitude, bad temper. Maybe there's some bad blood between you and this person, but they are wanting to communicate. But I also feel the other way that I'm seeing this is that this is something here that you didn't think would propel you forward is propelling you forward. Communication with someone that you may be in a relationship with or was, family, friend, or kin, whoever. What is this sharing that Aries has here? The Knight of Swords. So you have some type of information. There's something here that you need to express. Yeah. There's something here that you need to express. Some of you may be in a space where you're coming out of hermit mode. You may be in a space where you're feeling fruitful, but you want to be careful with your words. It may even be that with this Knight of Swords that you are very cautious. Even though the Knight of Swords isn't always cautious, but the way that I'm seeing this card, I feel like you're cautious with who you share what with. Something is protecting you, or you have a barrier of protection up. But like I said, use your discernment, because there is someone who will be needing something or communicating with you. And I feel as though whoever this person is a blessing in disguise. Some of you may be signing new contracts or getting into new commitments with some type of job or career. You're moving forward. Your intellect, your ability to discern, you grasp, for some reason I feel like you grasp context in conversations better than most people. You pick up things, slight cues from the way a shoulder is or whatever this is, but you pick up slight cues from different things that people don't normally pick up from. So you may be the type of person that's book smart and street smart, you know what I mean, but also be well versed in reading people. You read people easily, right? So that also may be a matter of that sharing as well. But this is you being very confident, very fruitful. You have a lot of information as well as things that you can share, right? What is this Knight of Swords? The Two of Pentacles. So you've been busy. So there's something here that you may have been going back and forth with yourself about when it comes to commitments, when it comes to your lineage, when it comes to your job and securing certain positions in your life, or allowing yourself to really be more in a heart-filled space is important, or that's what's been going on. May have been feeling a certain type of way more than not. But I do feel as though you have multiple priorities, and there's some type of message or new passionate beginning. This could be a creative beginning. This could be you having that spark of what to do and how to do when it comes to delegating, when it comes to that sharing again, because this is about sharing. But when it comes to a new approach in your spiritual beliefs here, Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're going to be attracting a lot of attention. So again, you may be experiencing something that you hadn't experienced in a long time, and now this is go season for you. What is this experiencing? This is go season for you, so I'm excited for you. You're surrounded by a lot of golden light. I think that a lot of people see that you are protected, and there it is. The Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. It's like what you are experiencing in this space is what it means to really be successful, really be in a space where you are confident about your stance and know that what it is that you put out will come back. And you're about to experience a lot of manifestations happening rapidly. You're just in a space where golden light again. Golden light. Some of you may be visiting museums or looking at art pieces, or you have some type of heirloom or something that you are drawn to that is going to be very, very expensive. Maybe you didn't know that it had appreciated in value. Something appreciated in value. I feel like you did as well, but also there's something that you own that has appreciated in value. and you may be waiting to hear back from someone who was appraising it. But your ships are coming in. Yeah. The disappointment, regret. You may have felt as though something wasn't going to happen. With this 5 of Cups, you felt like something wasn't going to happen, but you're going to be surprised. Because it's like maybe 3 or 4 things that you did, 3 or 4 things that you tried, 3 or 4 people that you invested in, 3 or 4, whatever it is, didn't work out, but there's one that's still standing. There's always hope in the most fucked up situations. Yep. 10 of Cups. Commitment. Happy life. Okay. Joy, happiness, bliss. But overall, that is a beautiful feeling of being accomplished. Feeling accomplished. 6 of Swords. You're walking away from anything that may have put you in a space where you felt foolish. Anything that may have put you in a depressed space. Put you in a space of wanting to give up. Right at the end is always, you realize the beginning and the end are interrelated. So now you are realizing that with this 6 of Swords, this is a rite of passage that you went through. As many of you have cleared up a lot of karma in certain areas in your life. You cleared up a lot of things like, let me see, how can I put this? You've cleared up a lot of things that have to do with the way that you communicate, who you communicate with, as well as what you put your feelings into, what you give too much of. Like you won't be changing your mind based on if you don't get the results that you want in a heartbeat. This is what they're showing you. Okay. You won't change your mind. You won't be in a space where you are ready to give up. You don't give a fuck. On to the next, on to the new. This is patience. I really feel like patience is in here somewhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if Temperance comes out. What do you have here for Aries? Prince of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So there's something coming in that is going to be very abundant. Abundance is here. Something that you start, a seed that you plant, something that you cherish, something here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone that you've been waiting for someone to reach out, or something to arrive, and it's arriving. And I feel like with this Prince of Swords, again, you may be in a space where you want to communicate certain things. Death and the sun. And I told you, the sun always shines after death, right? There's always something miraculous that happens when people transition too, right? Sometimes you'll see a bird, or you'll have dreams of fish, or it depends, right? So there's always something beautiful. Like this transformation that you've gone through has a lot to do with the way that you appear and do things in this world. What it is that you have to share and the way that you share it. With the Sun card, the Sun card is about warmth, new beginnings, truth being revealed. It's the equivalent of when people get some type of terminal diagnosis and all of a sudden, they are in remission, right? Like a near-death experience or something like that. But you come back on top. It's like, as long as you don't allow your mind to trick you into believing things that are not real, trick you into getting on the hamster wheel of what could be, what should be, this, that, and the other, thinking some of the most pessimistic thoughts, you will begin to be revived, rejuvenated, recharged with whatever this is that ends, and the way that things are transpiring in your life with this new beginning. I really feel like this is going to be something huge for you. I feel as though you are asked to take your time in the near future and really enjoy what is going on, really smell the flowers, really enjoy what it is that is happening with that experiencing card. Enjoy what is going on. Enjoy all of the senses as it's happening and transpiring, because I really feel like this is going to be huge for you. All right, this is more about you than any other people, because a lot of people did not come out, just the past lives, the people that you have touched, the people that you have been around, the people that matter the most to you, or had they were part of some different highlights in your life. A lot of that is coming full circle. Like they say, the good you do comes back to you, and I really feel like y'all are in that space. And it's also indicative of a lifetime where you may have been a princess or dealt in the occult in a past lifetime. That's coming back full circle as well. So you will be picking up and opening up to more of what you came here to do and how you came to do it. There's an unlocking of sorts.